Okay, hey, welcome to DC's Workshop. Today I'm making a bracket, some brackets to hold some tail lights on my wagon. They keep busting. I got to figure out a way to build something that they'll be protected. You know, be covered up and protected so that anything won't bump them, break them, bust them, because I get tired. This is about the 7th pair I done replaced. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I got some 1/4 inch angle, and I'm going to use some different lights. The kind that's on the boat, they're long. What I'm going to do, I got some angle iron, 3-inch angle iron that I'm going to use, and this is what I'm going to do right here. See here? You're going to cut them 11 3/8 long. The lights will still be sitting inside this here proud. My holes are 4 inches apart. My hole is 4 3/16 my first boat hole. Next hole's 4 inches up. From this edge over is 2 9/16. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them lights here and stand them up. The blinking part's going to be on the top. Brake lights be in the middle on both sides. Now I'm going to weld them to my wagon on both sides. That way they'll be protected from the outside, from the bottom, and from the top. I'm going to weld a plate on top of this to cover the top of them to keep keep from anything falling and busting them this way. Because there's lens on the top. There's no lens on the bottom. There's a plastic, it's all plastic casing on the bottom of my light. So that's the way I'm going to do it. That's how I'm going to build it. So let's get busy going on and building this thing. Today I'm going to put some new lights, not new, used lights on my trailer here. But like I said, they keep getting busted like this. Now, if I mount that in here too, I make a longer bracket, it's going to get busted. I make me a bracket. I'm going to make me a bracket and mount it this way right here. And it's going to be protected by steel all the way around it. And that's how I'm going to do them, right in here. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'll cut this off, and it'll be welded here and up here, under here. And that's where I'm going to mount them at. Right here. It'll probably be out this way. Mount it this way, where it clear all this. Get up under here, you can't see it. I'm going to move them out here. And this is where I'm going to mount them at. I'm going to fix them to where they're protected. They don't hurt them which way you mount them. You mount them like this, you mount them like this, or any way you want to. It don't make a difference. So that's the way I'm going to do them. And that's it. So we're going to get them mounted and make a bracket, metal bracket up here. So I got this piece of iron here, angle iron. And they'll mount right like that. Kind of be protected. You know, they'll mount them just like that. Kind of be protected either way it goes, from the outside and the inside. But I'm going to have to come out here on this end and protect it from anything hitting it from this side, which I think it'd be alright. That's all I got to do, because I don't want nothing thrown in the trailer come back and hit it. So I'm going to make it out of this steel right here. That's what I'm going to do. 2 of them on each side. So that's where we're going to start from. Okay, here we are. Start over. Alright, I'm going to put this light on this side. This will be the passenger side, and this will be the driver's side. I know the lights are different. This tells you for the road side, and this is for this side. And most of the time they mount like this on the trailer. I'm going to mount it like this. I know the wire is different here, yellow and brown. That would mean on the wire diagram coming from the car, I'm going to have to trace it around backwards. I'd have to take the yellow wire that comes from the truck and put it on this side, and the other wire, green wire, put on this side. It'd be green to yellow, brown to brown, and then over here it'd be yellow to green. That's the way I'm gonna run it. This hole here, see, it runs down through here. The hole will be right in here. It goes through the wires will pass through here. So the wires will pass through the hole. Now I'm putting me through two bolt holes here and here. I may go up to this one and this one. I think I'm gonna do that. That way it just ain't playing right here, holding this on in this spot and it vibrating. I'll go like that. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll go like that. Alright, so I'm going to have to lay these out to where I want my hose. So, alright, I'll bring you back after I get them laid out and see what I'm doing. Okay, so far this is the way I got it. I got them just sitting in there temporary to show how it's going to go. The wires go through the hole in the back, like that. Holes are going to go through the wires in the back here. These are going to set over like this. See how they set in there? This will be the inside of the wagon. And there's a wall here, so anything in this direction will be protected. This right here is where I got to weld my plate up here. I'm going to put my plate here to keep anything from coming down on top of this, popping the top, breaking the glass. Because I don't want power to replace these things. This is how they're going to sit. If you're looking at the back of the wagon, that's the way it's going to be. Check this out. Give me a second. There you go. That's going to be the blinking light on top. And that's the way it's going to be set up. That's the way both of them are. That's how I want them. Alright, so that's it. We're going to have to weld them. It's raining today. I can't get outside to weld these. I don't have a shop inside to weld. Welding inside. It's all outside out in the grass. So, we're going to be another day before I get this finished. That's how it's going to be for right now. Okay? Alright, so I got this done. I have to wait until it quits raining to weld them on. Then I will put them on and we'll have it. I'll weld them on. Run the wires. So I got all the wires. I got all the nuts, everything I need right in here. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, see, here you go. I got these pieces here. They're going to fit right there on top. And my light will be right there. Inside. And every time I need to change these out or anything else, I don't know if these are LEDs or not. Yeah, they're LEDs. I thought they were bulbs, but they're LEDs. If I got to change them out, all I do is unloosen the two screws in the back, clip the wires, pull them out, put some new ones in. Clip the wires, pull them out, put them in. If they ever quit, act up, or anything else. So far, it's not. So, I got them on both sides, and I'll MIG it together. I'm going to have to MIG it when I get outside like this, but I'm going to take these on there now and then take it outside. I think I need to cut that corner off. I think, no, I'm going to leave it on. Yeah, I'm going to leave it on because it'll be up against there. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave them on. Alright, I'm going to get out the TIG and set up and start TIGging these on. And then we'll go outside and MIG them on the wagon. Alright, let's get out of here right now. We'll come back. I'll set up on it when I'm TIGging. Okay, this is the way I am set up. I got a 1, 2, 3 block here, adjustable parallel here to keep it square. I got my square piece here, got it clamped on. I'm going to take it across here and then down that side. I'm not going to fully do it. I'm just going to do a little stitching. Get it done on the stitching there. Knock it down flush. There you go. That's all I'm going to do is stitch it, stitch it, stitch it, stitch it there. Around there. That's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do the other piece. I can get set up and going to do that. So, here we go. I don't want the bright lights shining everywhere and on our body, so I'm going to take these up and get them done. And then I guess I'm about ready to go outside. Put them on the thing outside, so on the wagon. Okay, here it is. That's how I got it welded on here. This is how I got it welded on the trailers. The lights will fit right in here. There's going to be a piece here to stop anything coming this way. It's going to be protected. Got that one. Don't say much about my weld. MIG welding. I don't know why I did good on that side. I got over here and can't do crap. I don't know what's going on. But now I'm going to grind this off 45 here. I'm afraid somebody's going to hit that. Walk by it by loading the truck or something. Catch your leg on it. That's what I'm finna do. There's my MIG welder. It's a little household thing. Works pretty good. Like I said, I'm putting new tires on it. I'll run the wire, everything here in a few minutes. Once I get all this done, get my lights on, we'll get it run. Let me know in the comments what you think. I gotta do a little grinding right now. Kind of pretty up the weld. I gotta cut that off. That's a, see how that angle there is on the bottom of that? Yeah. I don't like that. It's real dangerous. I'm gonna put a 45 there and 45 over there. Alright, I'll come bring you back when I'm done. Okay, see there? Look how nice that looks. That's a whole lot better what it does. See? So it's going to look like from behind. Right back here behind you. See that? Look like Chevrolet lights on the Chevrolet truck. And on a Ford truck. See there? That looks so cool. Alright, now, you know what I gotta do? Take them all off again and paint them. Crapola. That makes me mad now. Gotta prime them. That's what I'm fixing to do now. Take them off and prime them. Okay, but I'm gonna run the wires too after I paint it. So, here we go. This one here, you don't believe it. I put that one on, it went on perfect. I come over here and put this on, it wouldn't fit in the hole. I fooled with it, looked at it, got to looking at it, and then that top hole, weld splatter, got right in the hole, stopping the boat from going through. I had to dig that out of there first, get that knocked loose, get it out just to get it in. There ain't one thing, it's another. It's always try to stop you from doing something. Alright, we're going to take these off and paint them. Prime the whole area here. Alright. We'll get back with you. Alright, I got it primed. Got the two ends primed. I'm going to prime them up real good. And I'm going to leave them like that until they dry. Put about another 2 coats on them. Let them dry real good and put the lights on. Then I'm going to run the wire. So I got them good and primed. I'm just using Walmart automotive primer on them. So that's what we're going to do. Now I'm putting everything up. And I'll come back and wire it after that gets good and dry. Okay, the only thing I had long enough to run down this tube here was a 1/2-inch pipe. See there? I run my wire in the 1/2-inch pipe and I shove it down through here. It's coming out down this end. Right. So, see my wire's coming out right there. How's that half-inch pipe? Right there. So I'll just push it up this way a little bit and pull it out. Yeah. Now I'll go down back up here and pull the flat-edge pipe out of it. I'll sit right here for a minute. I'll try to pull my wire out. No. Okay. Now, let's get this here going. Right, there's a hole. There's a hole right here. And every one of these angle irons going down this trailer. You see it down there. Right in that area there. See where the wire goes through. So the wire passes through all this and goes down there. So that's what I'm going to try to do with this new wire. I'm going to pull it on through here and get it all down this end, y'all. Just hang tight right here for a few minutes, all right? Alright, we're at the end of it. I got it through the tube. Past this, I might put tape around these ends here together so I can keep on going on down till I get it all the way out. Okay. Alright. Find my tape. Hey guys, I'm back. You know what terrible news is? Whenever I have every time I gotta find tape. Every time I gotta go look for tape, I never have black tape. I leave it laying somewhere. I think I left a whole roll at my son's house. I was over doing some work on his boat. Bought a roll and left it there. Yeah, that's alright. I'll find some more. I'll buy some more this week. Right now I'm gonna use duct tape. Okay. I got to run all the way back here now. I got the green and brown going this way and yellow and brown going that way. Now I'm going to set up over there and wire it in, both of them, get it all wired up and get it done. Okay, this is all done so far. I got me ground here. Got my wires tied in together. Tied up there. Got the green on this side. And then I got the yellow on this side. Done. Got it on. I'm going to go get grind some around this edge bolts right here. So it gets some body ground. Then I'm going to hook a ground wire to the frame of this. Underneath the trailer there. That's what I'm finna do now. I'm going to go get the grinder and fix all this. So I'll show you when I get back. I run me another wire from the tongue, from the hitch, up here. And what I'm going to do is Let me get this run first. Okay. This big old hole. It won't go through for some reason. What in the world is wrong with you? Right. I got this wire running through here, this and here. It's white. I'm going to get to this right here, but on this side. And then I'm going to pull it back through up that way. Do a little bit of slack here. Pull it through, have a little slack on it. And it's going to be my ground for the whole trailer. This is the only place it's grounded at, this pin that goes through here. That is the only place. That's the reason why sometimes you have to have it run ground to your lights, because if this ain't connecting, rusted up, it's not working. Okay, so let me fix this. Stay like that, watch, or something. I got a 1/4 inch hole I'm going to stick in there. First off, I got to find out what I've done with it. There it is. I need this piece to put on the end of there. And where's my cutters? What did I do with my cutter? There they are. I'm laying on them. Alright. Okay. Alright, this is weird. The gauges of wires. This gauge of wire that I'm using here on this now, it comes off a boat. Somebody changed the lights on the boat and they were having problems with them, not working right and stuff. So they changed the wires and everything on the boat. Well, so I took those wires. And you know what's so funny? This wire right here that I'm doing now, the gauge of wire it is, it's small. This has come off this is old wire come off this trailer. It is smaller than that gauge of wire. That's weird. Golly Bill. I used a darn big old heavy duty drill, bigger than the hole, bigger than the boat. 30-second bigger than the boat, and it still won't go through for some reason. There you go. Got a self-locking nut here. One of those Teflon nuts. I'm going to put on it. I'm definitely going to make sure that wire ain't hanging. I'm going to hang on something. When you're driving. if you don't mind, subscribe to my channel. Click that thumbs up. Or share my video for other people to watch. That's grounded. Alright. Go back up front and clamp that off. Okay, see here? Here's that ground wire. And I'm going to hook it to the ground wire right there. To this ground wire. Golly bee. I'm going to hook it to that ground wire. Those two right there together. That's my ground for my trailer. That way my lights work. Okay? So, alright. Let me fix these. Alright, it's done. We're going to have to quit for right now. I got to go do something. Oh, welcome to DC's workshop. Today we're outside. It's real humid. It is. Woo! I'm working on my trailer again. This time I'm putting some side walls on it and going to put some plywood in the bottom to keep some sand and dirt. Yeah, because I need some sand and dirt. And that's the only way I got a way to haul it. And it's got a wire mesh bottom. This way, if I put walls up and everything to keep everything in, I'll have it done. So right now I had got some pieces of metal siding that where this guy built a shop. My son-in-law, for a fact, had a shop built and they cut it, and these are all the extra pieces they had left over. That's what I'm using to put along the sides and everything on the front and the back. Back is what I'm going to do. Okay, you want to watch me? Here you go. Well, make sure it's back up here against this, flat on the bottom, and I clamp them tight. Get them tight. Real good and tight. There you go. You see all this extra up here on the top? Right here? I'm going to cut it all off right now. I got it clamped and I'm finna cut it off. Now I got some metal to carry to the scrapyard. Alright, what I do here, what I do next is, excuse my back, I'm in front of the camera, is that I got some 1/8 rivets. I got some 1/8 rivets here. What I do is drill it, tack it to the sides. That's what I'm going to do now. I'll put them up here, one down there, up here and down there. So we got 2-inch channel all the way around it. That'll hold it in. And that's what I'm fixing to do right now. Got to plug it up and get busy. I already did that side before I went and got the camera. You know, sometimes working with a camera slows you down. I'm using the long 1/8 by 1/4 inch long rivets. I know I could get longer ones, but this is all what I had. And you know what? They hold real good. I get my bucket to keep them the junk in because I don't want it on the ground. If this turns out not to be enough rivets, I'll just come back and put more in. And to save you a lot of headaches in the long run when you're working with this stuff and 1/8 stuff is choke up on your drill bit as much as you can. Choke up on it as much as you can. That'll save you from breaking it, because it won't flex and bend this short. Now where'd that hole go? Right there. Then I get me one right here. Ouch! There. See? How hard it's holding. It's how good it holds. See there? It's got that. This side. Now, got to do the front and then the tailgate. That'll work. That piece of work, won't it? There you go. Clamp it through there, that way I can just go all the way across. There you go. Still a piece of scrap yard. There you go. Now I'm going to move down there and work on that tailgate. Get everything down that way. What I need. Move y'all around too. Put y'all right here. Okay. I already got the metal for this right here. And where this goes in, it drops in like that. There. So what I'm going to do is just attach these two pieces right here. I hope I can. Okay, that ain't going to work. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. I think it will. I don't want it to attach to the top up here anyway. I'm going to set it just like this. Can't go inside there though. Cannot go in the tracks here. This track, so it can't fit in there. So let's try this. Okay. Driving down the road, the way this trailer bounces so much, I've had this bounce out. So, here's that problem. Put this in here. Hooks over here. And this one goes around over here. Hooks over here. Like that. That keeps that from bouncing out. And there you go. That's it. Alright, that's it for this video. I just showed you how I just fixed this right here. This trailer, the hold metal on and everything else. Put this metal up here to keep my rocks and gravel and pieces of stuff from falling out the sides. I've had this for a long time. Like I said, I used to have wood at one time. It rotted away. And then I just left it alone because I never used it for a while. Now I'm back to using it again. And I needed something to keep stuff in there. So I got new tires on it. Put new tires all the way around it. And then I'm going to be using it again. So, alright. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all come back now, you hear?